Congratulations, you're in a good place right now, top 5, but now the competition gets really tough. So what's the next challenge going to be? You know, we've been round the block, menswear, women's wear, knits, prints, pattern, but right now it's all boiling down to one of Megamart's strongest customers, kids. And kids wear is where you're going to really have to prove yourselves. What is the raw material we're going to give you? It's going to be a mishmash of things. Everything that you've already used, from the old sarees to the men's shirts, to t-shirts, and whatever other odds and ends you can find lying around. Look for patchwork also, look for tailor's waist, look for everything, and look for trimming, for pretty buttons, pretty bows, look for anything that you can get your hands on, and if you can't find it, create it. So all the very best to the 5 of you all, and I'm sure that Megamart is going to be very proud of the work that you're going to turn up with tomorrow. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Quite challenging because kids wear is such a product that about what kids feel comfortable in, and you know they like it more airy and you know more comfortable in wearing, playing around. It's not like a women's wear and men's wear where you can adjust it on a kid. So that is the most biggest challenge.
I personally have not designed kids wear. Designing kids wear is quite tricky because a lot of safety elements, because they move around a lot. You need to be very careful. On the other hand, we were also allowed to make high street couture garments. So I will be making something that's very pretty and very cute. So let's see how it turns out. The first time I'm dabbling with kids wear. I'm a little nervous, but let's see how things go.
I have like one thing in my mind that we have to design for a customer like who is buying, so that the design process is supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like client oriented. So I'm designing according to the fabric also, because right now like it's cutthroat competition, like we are in top 5, so like we have to prove ourselves. So I can't like give an explanation saying okay I didn't get a like fabric which I wanted, or the colors I'm okay with it, but the fabric definitely. So I can't just give an excuse on the RAM while model is working. So I have thought of it, so I'm designing according to that, so that fabric is helping me out. So yeah, that's my design idea.
I'm just giving my 100%, let's just see how it comes out to be. And I hope judges accept what I'm doing and they really like it. Obviously, if I'm there, I would love to be in top 3 and then the final winner.
So we have just been assigned our models as of today, and I have been assigned Chetna. So Chetna is the perfect ideal model size that we have been designing for. So in terms of alterations, I don't think there are too many. The dress that I'm designing is a little simple, but it is like pretty for the age group. So I think there's no problem in terms of finishing it. Just like final fittings would, you know, be the issue generally. But other than that, everything is pretty calm and relaxed. So.
At the moment, just trying to do the fitting of my garment, though it's in bits and pieces right now. But I had kept it in such a way so that I can check it on her, the length and her waist. So I'm just trying to fix that out.
Basically, I'm making a dress which has a laser cut effect with quilting. So I like my dress and it's fitting nicely on her. So I'm happy.
Just bit of finishing is left. I'm done with the fittings and I'm just rushing after Master G to do the alterations and reduce the length and all that stuff. So I think another half an hour it should be ready for me.
I think that I will be like finish this thing in like more 20 minutes. Yeah, so I can finish this thing.
So how are we feeling?
Very nice.
Tired?
A little.
Excited?
Yes.
We're excited. Big day today, huh?
Yes.
Big day. Another elimination day, I'm afraid. And I'm sure you've been working really, really hard. So, Prasad, anything you want to say to the guys?
Well, it's going to get tougher. That's all I have to tell you. Because the last three who are going to survive this, there's some surprises in store for you and also tasks being set that are going to really keep you busy over the whole weekend. All the best for today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
When I was designing the kids wear, the thing which I came to my mind, like the people, like the kids are very small, so we like to dress them up. I like children's wear like funky and something add-ons. So when I was designing it, I thought of like making a simple garment so that it is flexible for them to move around. So it's like a basic like dress for it. And on the top of it, it's a like cut work. And on the back, there's a bow. And yeah, the embroidery is coming from this side, and this the final back.
For me, I like the top very much. I really like the cutout work that you've done there, and I like the buttons as well. I would have preferred it if you'd carried out that right the way around the back. So I think
The embroidery, the cut work.
yes,
Okay.
I would have, to cover the whole of the back, I think would have worked better.
Even I like the surface texturing that you've achieved with your cut work. Of course, it is very labor intensive for the mass market, but it's a very, very pretty effect and the top works very well. Overall, it's a very pretty dress. Thank you.
Basically, my concept was to give it was meant for a girl aged 9 to 10 years. So I gave like a little frill effect on the waist using the sari hemline, and a little bit of flower effect of these laser cut. We could do a laser cut of floral stuff on the neckline here, and I've given like a asymmetric cut, so it's something different than keeping it like a basic torso with flare falling. So I've given it a little different sort of a gathering out here on the waist.
I think it's worked. I think it's a pretty dress. I don't think you've got the fit quite right. I know it's loose, but it just looks a little too loose for me. I really like the neckline. I like the way that you've done that.
But I think in the category of like party dresses for young girls, it's very successful. Yes. So well done, Neha.
Well,
thank you so much.
My whole concept was I wanted to design a dress for the future young ladies of tomorrow. So I wanted to make something that would look very nice and classy and a little sophisticated within that age group. So I picked a sari for this fabric over here, and this was a shirting fabric that I had. I wanted it to be a little minimal and modern, so I used one single texture and replicated it all over.
It's pretty, but it's also, you can see some of the fashion trends and the adult trends coming through there. So I think this is something that a young lady would like to wear. I like the use of the colours. I think they work together well.
I like the colors, they're very pretty, the combinations, but like Russell said, maybe the length could have been a tad longer. But I think that you all were working without measurements, right? So just sort of randomized it and then you all altered it this morning. Okay.
Yeah, Chetna's quite a tall girl as well.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Chetna.
kids are playing, they just don't want too much over the face. So I've just kept a very basic silhouette, keeping in mind that they'll be playing around and there'll be a lot of stuff happening with their toys and all that. So I just kept the silhouette very plain. Instead, I've worked more on the back. I've given some button details with the bow, and it's all fixed so that it doesn't get disturbed when they're, playing around or doing anything of that sort.
It's just that there's such a huge disconnect between the skirt and the
agree.
knitwear on top that they look like completely two separate things.
Exactly.
And I think that's let you down a little bit. But styling's good, but I think just for the fabrics is
I totally
for me, I
agree.
would have tried to, I would have tried to find a different
there's a great
fabric.
blouse idea in there.
It's let it down a little bit, but a good effort.
Thank you.
I thought why not to take the inspiration from couture, because in couture we see lots of fabric development in the garment. So I developed the entire shell with this cut work, and also it's very production friendly because later on when it goes to production we can do it in laser cut. And when I did it, there are 3 layers of sheer fabrics. I quilted it and then cut it, and then it's locked. So it don't fray or anything.
But in front it's not ruffled the same way. It seems to be a bit asymmetric in front. This side is not as frilly.
The V's not even, it's a bit
not an
crooked.
even V. I really liked it as it was coming down, Arindam. It was just that it didn't gel at the end.
Maybe you needed more time.
I think you needed more time with this.
Thanks, Arindam.
Great. Thank you, Arindam. So there you have it, Russ, the last task before the finals begin, and 5 very pretty young ladies standing in 5 pretty little dresses. So in today's task, Russ, will you do the honors and announce the winner?
Yes, I think today's winner, the outfit we liked because it was a good use of colour, nice fabrication, good styling, and a good commercial look to it. So today's winner, unanimously, Royston.
So we come to one of the most important parts of the contest. I think just one step lower than announcing the winners to announce the top 3. And Russ and I felt that, this of course is the result of not just today, but of the cumulative scores that happened over the last 5 episodes.
After today's task, we've accumulated all the points again. For the final stage, which we'll brief you about in a few moments, everything rests on that final stage.
I'm very anxious right now. My legs are moving a lot. I don't know why. Though my garment was well appreciated by the judges, but I'm so nervous that I'm not able to get words also. I don't know.
How about you?
I'm really scared right now. I don't know. The points they have told me, it's like neutral, so I can't judge. I'm really scared. I'm like frozen right now.
I think Neha's creation is the best because she got good appreciation from judges.
Like, it's a mix of a lot of feelings. I'm excited, I'm very nervous. It went very well. I'm glad that the judges understood exactly how my designing clientele worked. But I'm very nervous generally because if I get through the next round, I don't know what lies ahead. So I'm like, what to expect? I don't have any clue. I'm just trying to make myself very calm right now.
I know where I went wrong, and that is exactly what I did in the first round. So I'm just hoping that, they get the idea behind it and not the execution.
I think I did my job well, so I'm hoping to be in top 3, honestly. I'm kind of a little safe at the moment because I've got like a little good comments, but as I said, things are like changing every day. Every new task has new winners. So it's kind of unpredictable. So I'm hoping for the best that whatever comments I got, and even my fellow contestants are supporting me. So I hope that I get through.
So Royston, you're our winner today. Congratulations, well done. Step forward, please.
What is your greatest takeaway from this?
For me, being a young budding designer, I think it's very important to, especially your feedbacks and how y'all view designing very commercially, and how what is expected of us as we move on and keep growing and developing. I think it's very important to start framing how to mature as a designer.
Well, good news, Royston. You'll be going through to the final tomorrow. So congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
Good, Royston. Take a seat. Neha, next. Could you step forward, please? How do you feel after this contest and the tasks that have been set so far? Has it been a learning experience for you?
Yes, it's definitely been a learning experience. Every day I've been learning from your comments about your judgment, how commercial we should design, how we should think about the mass market, what we are providing, the clientele, what the expectations from us. And Megamart gave me such a big opportunity. I'm really grateful for that.
Good, Neha. I like your attitude. And I think we've seen you grow. I think we've seen you develop. And you've done well this week. So I'm pleased to tell you that you're going through to the final. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, Neha.
So Arindam, would you step forward, please? I think you've had, you also have, like Neha, have grown. I can see that over the week. I think today was a bit disappointing. I think your execution wasn't good today, and I think that let you down. And I'm afraid that unfortunately, because of that, that you won't be going through into the final, and I'm afraid you'll be leaving us today.
It's been lovely knowing you, Arindam, and I think that I'm expecting to hear a lot more from you and about you. I'm sure you're going to be a very successful designer in your own future. Thank you.
Good luck. So ladies, Pooja and Natasha, I think we've seen you both grow this week. Pooja, what will you take away from this week?
So when I came over here in this competition, the experience which I had was only designing. I wasn't aware of the market. I just had few feedbacks. But when I came here, we had one-to-one talks with you, like who are marketing people. You are giving feedbacks on our clothing line. So we exactly know what we are supposed to do if we want to sell our garments. So yeah, that's the thing I learned the most, managing everything.
What has it been like for you, Natasha, the Megamart Fashion Designer of the Year contest? Has it sort of opened a window in your mind and let some new light in?
Yeah, when I was selected in top 10, I was very excited, and I'm like, yes, this is the chance, and I have to show my designs to everyone, and I always wanted people to wear it. And the best and the most positive part is I got to know where I went wrong, where to put a stop, and what were the flaws. And I think I'll take that in mind and take every step further, which will just be successful.
So, girls, it's time for Russ to tell you who's staying and who's going.
Well, ladies, I'm afraid there can only be one winner going through to the final tomorrow. And Pooja, you'll be joining us in the final tomorrow. Congratulations. Right, guys, here we are. The final. Excited?
Yes.
Yeah? We've come a long way over these 5 tasks. We've seen a lot of developments, seen a lot of great ideas. For the final, we're going to give each of you 10 pairs of denim jeans. And from these, you're going to create 2 showstoppers. You know what showstoppers are? You let your imagination run free. It can be anything from bridal to ball gowns, LBDs, whatever you want.
One of the pieces should be jeans because, you know, it is our top seller at Megamart. And I'd like to see a completely modernized pair of jeans being produced either for the man or the woman. But I'm hoping that there will be that pair of jeans that defines what the next season's going to be all about.
We shall see.
So we have one more surprise for you, and this, I think, is going to upset the apple cart. It's going to set the cat among the pigeons. So I don't know, do you have in mind what we have in mind for you? And it is to announce that we have a wildcard entry. Welcome back. And this is Rahul, who joins the finalists again. And you're back in the contest. And I think that you are now going to really fight to make this happen. Could you join them, please? Thank you guys and all the best. And I hope you have a great weekend and come back with some great plans on this.
So after very careful deliberation, we've decided that this year's Megamart Fashion Designer of the Year
is...